What are phrases I can say to ask for money? Like, how can I ask for a calm, confident manner? Do I say, can I have some shopping money? Say it however you need to. If the guy likes you a lot, it don't matter how you ask. You can ask in a sweet way, in a nice. If you're not sure how this guy feels about you, then you can say it in a joking manner. Like if y'all are out to dinner and he's pulling out his wallet and he's paying, like, ooh, where's my shopping money? Or like if he's doing something and pulling out his wallet or discussing he needs to buy something, it's like, ooh, let's go shopping. You can't be afraid. I'm not afraid. If you're afraid, then you're never going to build up that courage to say anything. I'm just going to say it. If he laughs, he laughs. In the back of his mind, he knows I need that answer. And his next move is going to depend on how long it's going to take for him to either get some or get ghosted. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Moon princess, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. See, it works as well on men when you put that out there. They feel like if they don't do something or offer you something, that you're going to be gone. And if they like you enough, they want to keep you around. So they're going to do something. They're going to offer you something, some type of shopping spree, some type of money, because you just put the pressure on.
This they queen, Mr. Walker. This is who all these women are taking their marching orders from her. This is their leader. This is their queen.
Everything needs modern relationship gurus like herself. All of their advice revolves around extracting money. Cannot get past that. She said, "You want to find?" She trying to give women clever and effective ways of begging and or demanding money. She said, "If y'all out to dinner, he paying for lunch and pull out his wallet. Say, ooh, where my shopping money at, ladies?" Do that at your own risk. That right there, either he gonna oblige you or you're gonna find out that you're dealing with a real ninja and you're gonna find yourself lonely and ghosted. So go ahead.
So that was the message, dear.
I'm back. Yeah, we have to also realize that, and I'm in no way, shape, or form saying that. I was speaking from a position of women, and then we switched over to women of color. So I'm not saying that us as Black people are where we need to be. That is why I say that you shouldn't be offended by wanting to do more in your life, male or female. Period. I don't know why people get so offended by that. But as far as sprinkle sprinkle, her channel is a gold digging channel. Her channel is not a relationship channel. And I think, to your point, that's what a lot of women have to realize. Women keep thinking that her channel is for people who want love and romance and longevity and I love you and you love me. That's not what that channel is for. That channel is for people who are.
Is there any way you can misconstrue that, Crystal?
If you don't have a brain in your head to think for yourself.
That's what I'm saying. These women know exactly what they watch. Ain't nobody over there looking for no husband.
No, people literally are trying to live their lifestyle thinking that they're still going to find love.
That's what I'm saying, but nobody's watching sprinkle with pure intentions. They know why they're there.
Okay, but this is my problem. This is what I have.
The content is what it is. She only talks about one thing. So it ain't like you was consuming something and then she switched up. It's only one thing. So they know exactly why they're there.
Right. But if you're not that girl who can withstand that lifestyle, you shouldn't be listening.
No. He the queen says there's nothing but IG baddies watching that channel.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
Yeah. Nothing but beautiful women. Nothing but 7, 8, 9s, and 10s and models.
I think it's a lot of women watching it. But at the end of the day, if you don't have that type of mindset, you can't think that somebody is going to talk to you enough to give you your own brain. That's the problem now. Nobody thinks for themselves anymore. If she can help you if you're a gold digger, then cool, let it be that. But if you're looking for love and relationship, that's not the channel you should be looking for anyway, and then crying about how you didn't get what you wanted in love and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, and it is for people for marriage, people who want to marry for money. Right. That's what it's for. Right. And if women get that,
it's take marriage out of it. It's not about marriage at all.
That is what that channel is for. That channel is for women who want to get married for money. No. That's what that channel is about. Exactly that. Women who want to marry a man for money.
That's a woman who want to exploit a man for money.
Marry a man for money.
No, the ultimate goal, I would assume, on her channel will be marriage.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. Even Kendra just came up here and Kendra said, I went over there and watched it. She's not talking about marriage at all. She talking about finessing men. That came out.
Okay, so listen, she's talking about a marriage that is for a woman who is more financially.
No, Kendra say, I went over there and looked at this sprinkle. Kendra said she's not talking about marriage or relationships at all. She's talking about getting the bag, and that's it.
Okay, and
that's what she said.
And getting the bag can also equal over to marriage because a marriage is financial as well.
No.
And two, I mean, that's what Kendra said. Unlike a lot of people, I have a brain in my head, and I can listen for myself.
Results. Where's the results?
Yeah, but that's the ultimate. If okay, we can accept that that's women who want to exploit men. Okay, so she has success rate with that. Period. Because women gonna exploit men.
Anybody, you don't need her to get a success rate with that. They've been doing that.
But they want to know how to do it without thought, without process. They want to know how to do it.
And most of them are unsuccessful. The vast majority of them.
No, they're not, because there's
they
on this planet. There's plenty of men that are paying for women to live with them.
$40. How many women come on the internet? How many women are making posts talking about how they got $40 on the dresser? Nobody. And that's the majority.
Right, because
majority of them get $40. They get 40 or less. The majority.
No, they're getting more than that.
Well, that wouldn't be her content, because her content is a gold digger content channel. So if you don't have gold to dig, then you wouldn't be a person watching or the person who they would be going for. That is a gold digger channel, meaning that you have to have gold to dig. If you don't have gold to dig, and number $40, or either you're getting
these women are stupid. And wasn't you just up here when Tierney was saying they don't know any better? Tierney sat here and said a man can be in his buddy's car and be lying and faking. Tierney said, hey, HQ, they said women don't know the difference. They don't know. A man can lie and fake. They don't know. That's what they said.
I wasn't here for that conversation, but at a certain point, the truth always comes out in time. You can tell somebody's puff faking.
Men be lying. Men be lying too hard. They said they can never find out.
I mean, people lie. People do lie. But I think ultimately, if you're around them, you can see what's actually going on and see what type of lifestyle they're actually living. But we got to stop, because a lot of the young girls are listening to sprinkle, and they still so in love and got a heart and want to love and all this kind of stuff, which is great. But then don't listen to that content and be crying crazy when you don't have a loving partner, because that's not what that channel is about. That channel is about love. And you also have to. Yeah, you got to stop thinking also too that you're the person who she's targeting, because if you don't have gold to dig, then you wouldn't be attracting a gold digger.
Well, no, it's called fool's gold. Some people will go panning for gold where there's no gold. They're fools.
And she does tell the men, say to the men, don't come over here on this channel, because if you don't make enough money, I'm not talking about. She tells you, she directly says that. I went over there once, and then I was like, this is not my content.
One time.
But when I went over there and I heard her, I stayed for about 2 hours.
It seemed like you've been over there ever since. It seemed like ever since you've been over there.
It's not my channel. And she was like, you dusty men, stay out of my comments. You dusty men, stay off my channel, because this is not for you. Don't no woman want dusty men.
Don't no man watch Sprinkle. Ain't no man watching that.
No, they be in the comments hating.
There was some man over there.
They be in the comments, man.
Over there, comments over there. Yes, it was. I was surprised.
Dang.
No, they're not over there looking for women.
No, they're over there mad.
They're gonna find a decent woman. Ain't no.
No, they're not. They're not over Sprinkle looking for women.
They're over there mad.
They're over there mad, cussing her out, just like they being sent.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. You said she.
No, I say they be in the comment. I really didn't pay attention to the men. I was paying attention to her responses to what was happening in the
all right, here we go. I'm Postville. You got to find the words on that topic, Mr. Walker, before we move.
So, sprinkle X. No, I've already said everything I can say as far as today's modern dating situation. That's just a thing at this point, man. It's like the freaking Loch Ness monster can't identify what's going on in the marketplace. But I do have this thought. Listen here, man. Has anyone explored the real idea of hiring matchmakers? I'm serious, because it seems like
no.
Huh?
No, I'm saying they don't, because they think that it's fake.
Right.
And so they don't hire matchmakers, but I think matchmakers.
Because listen, my thought process is finding people with ideas, like goals and stuff. And Kev used to always say that if all of these, the majority of the women that come up that we display from Ashley Dalton and Kendra and other sources, they about all make roughly between $80,000 and $120,000. Right. With that, they should be able to hire a matchmaker and really pinpoint their options. So I really think that's got to be the next move. Finding a matchmaker, because today's folks are lazy. Again, I think we are. Gavin say we're prisoners of the moment. We lazy.
And
All
too, Mr. Walker, I think within that matchmaking process, you have to be open and vulnerable and willing to accept love in. You can't come with all these different barriers up and then wonder why you're not getting a woman or a man of your choice. You have to be open to love in order for love to come in. So that's another big piece. If you have all these who was that? And it's no shade to her, I don't know her like that, but like when they were trying to find Chili a match back in the day, Chili from PLC. Remember, she had like all these little things. It was like all these weird
six pack. I remember that bull jive. Yeah, she was wild.
And don't get me wrong, it is Chili. You know what I mean? But at a certain point, you
didn't get a result.
Usher. You had every, and that was unfortunately one of those situations for women where they're like, look, you had this thing, but you were too scared to keep this thing. And granted, we weren't in her relationship. I can't fully speak. But she said that she would always want him back. But now he's not open to taking her back. And now he's remarried to somebody else. So I think unfortunately we have a loveless and lacking of empathy society that's causing people to not really make genuine connections. But
it's over. What did TJ say? If you don't already have somebody, it's over for you. I
can't say.
Well, I can't accept the fact that
it don't matter what y'all accept or believe. It's what it is.
Here's the problem. The problem is everybody is standing in their corner and they're not willing to come out of their corner. If you're not willing to come out of your corner,
if you don't got somebody already, it's over. Just ride it out.
I don't think that's true.
No,
I mean,
like, the majority. I'm not gonna say all.
It's not the majority either. Maybe it's a small portion.
Okay, here we go.
It's a small portion.